first period because Ryan's gonna do the first period. That's all right. Or you know what? Like maybe. Hey, coach! Look at those legs. Yeah, maybe Ryan will start the game and maybe a little bit because you don't have to stay the whole game if you don't want to. Just do like 5-10 minutes, maybe the last 5-10 minutes of the first period. Get your feet wet a little. And, if you want to stay, if you want to watch, the rest of the game, of course, whatever you want to do. But you're not. I don't expect you to stay the whole game if you don't want to. And let me just see. Should be on. Then we'll go to 0. Say hello real quick. And I can even see how many people are watching here. Nobody yet. But it's also on all my social medias and stuff. Like when we do the high school games, we get thousands of people tuning in. Here we got 5 people. Let me give a quick hello to the world. No, my. And good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Solu Broadcasting Network. I am your host, Scotty Bonner, along here with my cameraman here today, Mr. Ryan Gravlin, the missile, the king of clubs himself, and training with us here today is Mr. Colin. We have got a fantastic game about ready to get underway as soon as that glorious machine finishes doing what that glorious machine does. The U12 Lady Riverhawks paying visit to our U12 Lady Seahawks. It's a Lady Hawk battle about ready to take place here at the Rose Garden. Looks like the game's going to get going in about 10-15 minutes, so you still have plenty of time to pour that extra mimosa, make that extra sandwich, get yourself prepared, and please make sure you share the link, solubroadcasting.org, S-O-L-U broadcasting, because I'm not sure if I could spell that all the way through on the top of my head, .org. That's solubroadcasting.org. You can share that right now with anyone anywhere in the world. Put it on your social media and make sure that the millions and millions of fans around this great Frisbee we call Earth are tuning in for this Lady Hawk battle that is about ready to take place right before your very eyes and ears here on the Solu Broadcasting Network. So we're going to be back in about 5 minutes. As the Zamboni, you see it there. What a beautiful piece of machinery. Oh, I love Zambonis. Makes its way around the arena. And we'll be back with the start. The first game on the docket. 300 games on the docket this year on the Solu Broadcasting Network. This is number 1. The Lady Riverhawks and the Lady Seahawks coming up next. Prepare yourselves accordingly. weekend?
What's next week? Oh, hockey?
Oh, yeah.
Do you know what team we're playing against?
Next weekend?
Yeah.
Here? Yeah. And I think they're away at Butler. Yeah, he's starting.
He yells like the Bulldogs, right?
Mr. Anderson. How's everybody?
Doing well. Good to see you. Good to see
Always
you.
a pleasure, always a pleasure. Hello, sweetheart, how are you? Looking fantastic as expected. Say hi, Tyler, will you? That's what I'm talking about. It's good to see you guys. All right, Ryan, are you ready? Yeah, we're about 5 minutes in. I'll let you hop in. All right. That is on and live, so you know. Dang. Oh, nice to meet you. No, my. And good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Solu Broadcasting Network. We are live, as you can see, from the Rose Garden in Norwich, Connecticut. The season debut here on the Solu Broadcasting Network, and the debut of the Lady Seahawks, their first game of the year as they take on the Connecticut Riverhawks. You see the Riverhawks poised on their bench, ready to go. The Zambonis off the ice, the visiting Riverhawks, clearly looking like a caged animal that hasn't been fed any meat in a couple of weeks. They are ready to go. The blue sweaters there. You see the yellow sleeves, the big yellow R&H across the chest there. They got a deep bench. A lot of ladies here for the Riverhawks today. It's going to be a U12 ladies battle about ready to take place here right before your very eyes and ears. Cannot wait. I want to thank you so much for tuning in. An absolute blessing, honor, and privilege to be here with you today as the capacity crowd on hand files in. And there we see the team mascot there. There she goes. Look at that beautiful hound making her way. It might be a little chilly. Might want to get that dog a coat or something there. Well, that's all right. You don't mind that. The Riverhawks ready, and here comes the official now making his way onto the arena. I had the chance to speak with the official before the game. I made sure he knew that there were a couple of cheeseburgers in it for him if things go the Seahawks' way. You always want to make sure, you don't leave anything to chance, ladies and gentlemen, like the great Terry Silver of Cobra Kai Dojo did for Tori. Well, I don't want to spoil anything. Well, that was last year, so I'm not spoiling anything. So the Riverhawks and the Seahawks, the Lady Riverhawks and the Lady Seahawks, about ready to do battle here. There you see the officials making their way onto the ice. It's a U12 battle, so Pee Wee rules will be in effect. Icing and offsides is in effect. There is no delayed offside, so if they are offsides, it's an automatic whistle. There is no sudden death or sudden life overtime. Should the game be tied at the end of regulation, everybody goes home with 1 point. You get what you get, and you don't get upset. We can go over the rosters now as the ladies are just about ready to take the ice. You see the officials getting the nets in place. What a fantastic evening here, and happy first day of football. Well, not in New England, I guess. Got our lunches handed to us down in Miami, as we always do, even during the Brady years. Going down to Miami was never a good thing. The officials now making sure that the nets are secure and in place there, putting them on the protective moorings. Gotta like the dedication there of the official. Checking it out. Looks like those are brand new nets, I think. We got new nets this year. Fantastic. You gotta like that. The cameraman Ryan Gravelin here today expects to be putting quite a few into those nets this season for the Bantam A team. And congratulations to our midget team. Had a big victory today on the road. And now here come the Riverhawks, making their way onto the ice. Getting ready. There'll be a 3-minute warm-up, ladies and gentlemen. So, and they traveled well. A big contingency of Riverhawk fans here. You can see them there. Riverhawks travel well. They are wearing their road blue sweaters with the yellow shoulders, the golden R&H across the chest there. I imagine that stands for Riverhawks. What else could it possibly be? Yellow numbers, white trim, blue shorts, blue socks with yellow and blue trim. And there we see the goaltender going through her warm-ups there, number 46. That's Jean Uzili. Formerly a defense lady last year, but the organization needed a goaltender. And this young lady stepped up. She said, I'll do it. Much like the goaltender for the Seahawks. Both of these netminders new to playing goaltender, though Lily for the Seahawks played last year till about the second half of the season. She was absolutely fantastic. She'll be out in a moment. And here come the Seahawks now, making their way out of the locker room, led by the goaltender, Lily Nicolo. A fantastic young lady and a fantastic young goaltender there. I believe she's wearing number 42 today. That really pleases the broadcaster. That's the broadcaster's old college number back in the day and roller hockey number. And here come the Seahawks now. The Lady Seahawks. Nice round of applause as they make their way onto the ice. Their first game of the year. They're a brand new team, ladies and gentlemen. We had a girls team a couple of years ago. Didn't have one last year. Now we've got one back again. So that's very exciting. I'm very excited to be here. So let's go over the rosters, shall we, for the Lady Seahawks. Number 4, Bryn Kimball. Number 5, Evangeline Gursky. Number 12, Ava Tanzas. Number 21, Lucy Trudeau. Number 42 today, that's Liliana Nicolo. Number 23, Karen Tan. Number 33, Riley Anderson. Number 44, Nova Miller. Number 73, Kristen Gamsby Jackson. 77 is Caitlin Rossman. 79, Emily Warren. 92, Caitlin Salisbury. 94, Madison Salisbury. They are relation. They are not like Bubba and Forrest. And number 96, Eden Miller. For the Lady Riverhawks, number 1, Bryn Eichler. Number 2, Kira Courtney. Number 7, Evan Nichols. Number 9, Gina Luciano. Number 19, Delaney French. Number 26, Bryn Gooley. Number 27, Chelsea Ryan. Number 37, Hallie Townsend. Number 45, Yelena Jean. Number 58, Giada Hogan. Number 61, Mila Castillo. Number 75, Lila Marcy. And number 87, Courtney Generous. And like we said, in between the pipes is number 46. That's Uzali Jean. All right, we're about ready to get underway. Another minute and a half here to go through in the warm-ups. I want to thank our sponsor here today. Today's game is brought to us by our friends at One Hockey Tournaments, ladies and gentlemen. One Hockey, the best tournaments in North America, really all the way across the world. The leader in youth hockey tournament experience. If you have not taken your team or your organization to a One Hockey event, then boy, I'm here to tell you, there is nothing like going to a One Hockey tournament. You show up at a One Hockey tournament, you know you are at an event. It is the place to be. It's like one big hockey party all weekend long. Music's blaring, mascots running around, great gifts and giveaways. Kids get to skate around with the One Hockey Cup if they win. We are the champions blasting overhead, and they have sparkling apple cider for the kids out there like champagne. I'm telling you, there is nothing better than a One Hockey tournament. And One Hockey is coming to Simsbury, Connecticut this November, Veterans Day. So if your team is not signed up to go to the One Hockey tournament, make sure you go to onehockey.com right now. Tell your coach, I want to play at the One Hockey tournament, and have them go to onehockey.com. And this tournament, the one in Simsbury, every single game from the tournament, every single life around this pool. Sorry, a little Caddyshack too there, Jackie Mason. Anyway, every single game at the tournament, ladies and gentlemen, will be broadcast on the Solu Broadcasting Network. And you can share that link right now, solubroadcasting.org. solubroadcasting.org. Anybody anywhere in the world can tune in now, and anybody can go and tune in after the game is over from our archives. Never a pay-per-view here on the Solu Broadcasting Network. There's the buzzer. So we're about ready to get underway. The Lady Riverhawks and the Lady Seahawks A battle for Connecticut Hawk supremacy here today, ladies and gentlemen. And I'm very pleased. I found on FanDuel you can gamble on youth hockey, so got a lot on the Seahawks here today. So, if you're looking for impartiality, ladies and gentlemen, if you're looking for neutrality, if you're looking for somebody who doesn't have any skin in the game, I suggest that you change the dial. I know some people frown upon gambling on youth sports, but, listen, it's good for the state, generates money. Everybody's happy. All right, the Riverhawks in blue, the Seahawks wearing their home white sweaters. The Seahawk logo across the chest. Blue shoulders, yellow trim, blue numbers. Black shorts, white socks with blue and yellow trim. All right, somebody coming to sign an autograph. To Scotty, my good best friend. Thank you for doing the game. Really appreciate it. There's 2 N's in Bonner. Don't misspell it. I don't want to feel like I'm back in junior high when we had a substitute and they'd mispronounce my name and I knew it was coming. And then I'd be like, you have a master's degree, don't you? 2 N's. Thank you so much. A little bit of an update there. All right. We're ready to go here. All right, the Riverhawks break their huddle. The netminder, Jean, number 46, headed in. The netminder, Nicolo, headed to her crease there. The Seahawks break their huddle. We're about ready to get the season underway. Salisbury getting the start at center. Looks like Caitlin Salisbury, number 94. And 21 on the wing there, Lucy Trudeau. Getting the start at right wing. No, at left wing, I apologize. Trudeau getting the start at left wing, and at the center for the Riverhawks is number 45, Yelena Jean. And we're underway. Here come the Riverhawks right off the bat. Getting the puck in deep, tracked down there by Gursky. Gursky, little trouble handling it in the corner. We play 15-minute stanzas here, ladies and gentlemen. It's not running time. In front there, Nicolo staring it out of harm's way. Nicolo, excuse me. No, Nicolo. I think I got it right. I always mess that. I apologize. It's like Michelob or like Jenny Piccolo. Here's a chance now on the giveaway. Walking in, pulling the trigger, big stop. The rebound gotten out of the way there by Gursky. Oh, a dazzling stop right there. Really off to a good start, looking sharp in between the pipes. That one goes off the side of the net. Here's a chance now for the Riverhawks. Waffled aside there by the netminder. Great job there again by Nicolo. Riverhawks, a little bit of pressure here as that one just failed to click. They tried to get it back in front of the cooker. Bodies collide in the corner. Both ladies get back up. Gursky on it there. Number 5, Evangeline Gursky, wearing Dennis Potfan's old number. That really pleases the broadcaster. Chance in front now dangerously. Salisbury just got it out of harm's way as the Riverhawks have gotten the puck in, and they have not relinquished the pressure here. Nova Miller in the corner. Nice outlet pass there. Here come the Seahawks with their first offensive opportunity. They burst away to center ice with a head of steam. Passing it up ahead to Salisbury. Salisbury making the moves. Looking like a hot knife through butter, but turned out to be more like a cold spoon through cream cheese as the Riverhawks break it up. And back the other way. Here they come now. That's Hogan. Hogan down the right wing. Gursky says you shall not pass. Riverhawks changing up there. New wings on the ice there. New talons, if you will. Kira Courtney now rounding the net like Bobby Orr. Coming up the other end. Sending it all the way down. Here's Rossman now. Caitlin Rossman really likes to defend that blue line. A very aggressive defense lady. I love her game. Had the pleasure of coaching her a couple of years ago. A fantastic young lady. And an excellent defense lady. Here's a chance now off the boards. Walking in, looking to pull the trigger. Cracked down from behind there. As Rossman and Gursky got together. Bodies collide in the corner. Try to get it in front. Swing over there. Letting the shot go. They score! Lila Marcy buries the biscuit there for the Riverhawks as they got the puck in front. And the Riverhawks take the lead 1-0. Good hard work there. They got the puck in front and buried the biscuit there. 1-0. Just under 13 minutes to go here in the opening stanza. That was Marcy on a beautiful feed from the corner. Knew exactly what to do with it. She went to the cooker. She arrived there in ill humor, put her stick down, and gave her organization a 1-0 lead on the road, knocking it down there. Salisbury trying to go to Kimball. Salisbury fighting for it. 2, 3, 4 swipes coming over Kimball, laying the lumber into Generous there. I think Kimball might be headed to the sin bin there. 2 minutes. I believe checking might be the call. Yes, checking is the call there. Can't really argue with that one. Usually I don't like to see a power play, but, sometimes it's not really hard for the jury to unanimously find the player guilty there. So checking is the call there as Kimball got a good chunk of Generous. And now the Riverhawks with a 1-0 lead are headed to the first power play of the afternoon or the evening, depending upon which time zone you're tuning in from. I know you got the game on the big screen, and you got whatever favorite football team on your tablet or whatever is going on. Perhaps the Giants, perhaps the Vikings and the Packers. I don't know what else is going on at 4 o'clock today. Here's a chance in front. Nicolo swiping it aside. 2, 3, 4 tries there. The Riverhawks couldn't gather it, and away come the Seahawks now. Short-handed down the left wing with a head of steam. Wheeling and dealing. Carrying the puck in now is Tanzas. Tanzas lowering the shoulder. Walking in, looking to pull the trigger. Never got it off behind the net, though. Good job of getting it in deep behind the Riverhawks net. Hard for the other team to execute the power play when they're 200 feet away from their goal. Or your goal, I suppose. But their goal, where they want to be. I mean, not goal as far as defending goes. Anyway, I think you know what I mean. Here's Rossman now. Tracking it down. Caitlin Rossman, nice burst of speed. Got it back out to center. It's knocked down. Chipping in the front there is Salisbury. Salisbury tracking it down. That was Caitlin Salisbury, number 72. Gansby Jackson doing a nice job tying things up in the neutral zone. Gansby Jackson carrying it in, but it matters not. The play was offsides. Next whistle, you want to hop on for 5 minutes? Okay. 11:48 remaining here in the opening stanza of the season. 35 seconds remaining on the Riverhawk power play. They lead it 1-0. The goal by Marcy. Face-off just outside the Riverhawk zone, won by the Seahawks. Gursky sending it in, tracked down there by Luciano. Luciano wearing number 9, Gordy Howell's old number, you might say Clark Gillies. Along the boards, it gets bounced out to center now, knocked down by the Riverhawks as they're turning in their own zone. That's Delaney French. French, nice tape-to-tape pass there. Castillo hounded from behind. Look at the effort there. Tracking her down was Tan. You got to like the back-checking effort there, number 23. Here's a chance now at the blue line, sending it in on the Riverhawks with 5 seconds left to go in the power play. Gursky got it up to her teammate now, trying to track it out. Nice job not going up the middle. There was a lot of traffic there. Good penalty kill by the Seahawks as we're back to 5-on-5 hockey. You might call it 5-a-side. Kept in there by the Riverhawks. Advantageous hop down low dangerously. Swiping at it is Gursky. Keeping it on the backhand. That doesn't get through. That hit Evangeline Gursky. Oh, Gursky, the mighty oak back there for the Seahawks today early on. Here come the Seahawks now out of the neutral zone. Head up, thinking about the next move, trying to thread the needle there. A little too hot to handle, a little too cold to hold. Nice save there by the netminder, Jean. Jean couldn't hold on to it, though, as the Riverhawks come away with it, trying to get it out along the boards. Gursky ties up her lady for a second, but Castillo comes away with it. Here's Castillo now, right up the gut. Castillo pulling to the outside, letting the shot go. Big stop, the rebound. Taking the shot, Gursky blocked out. Another save there by Nicolo. Nicolo losing it in the wickets, trying to find it. They swipe at it 1, 2, 3, 4 times. Lily closes the wickets there. And the whistle blows. 1-0 is the score. 10:20 left to go here in the opening stanza. I'd like to welcome our new cameraman here, Colin. It's his first day on the job. He's training here today. Showed up early, so you got to like that. Both the cameramen showed up early here today. I'll tell you, you guys are really restoring hope in the youth of today, in my mind, I'll tell you, get dressed and show up. You're better than 99% of the people your age and my age. I'm not trying to, not one of those guys, when I was young, we used to play outside. We never played on the phone. Yeah, well, whatever. I would have played on the phone if I had the opportunity to, but I was forced to go outside. It was hot. It was cold. It was rainy. I wanted to be inside. Anyway, behind the net it goes now. Enough with that. Nobody tuned in to hear This Is Your Life by the broadcaster. Chance in front. Big stop there by Nicolo. In the corner now, cleared, but not out. The Riverhawks on it, letting the shot go. Nicolo got the clavicle on that one. The Riverhawks now have knocked over the Hornets' nest, and they're buzzing in there. Behind the net, looking to operate in Gretzky's office. Kimball coming over and clearing house. But I'll tell you, if you're going to play as physical as Bryn Kimball does, and I love her game, don't get me wrong, you might want to change the color of the helmet so it's not so easy to see you barreling into everybody as you do. But don't change your game, young lady. I'm not suggesting that. Don't misunderstand me. Here's a chance now kept in by the Riverhawks. Walking in, looking to pull the trigger. Rossman says, get that out of here. She does her best. Dikembe Mutombo. And the Riverhawks clear it out to center. A foot race now. As the puck slowing down there, looking like a curling. Broom was on, getting to it on the rebound. Not on the rebound, I apologize. That was Trudeau. Lucy Trudeau with a great burst of speed there. The netminder, usually Jean. Did a real nice job of closing the wickets. Both of these goaltenders have been good. Nicolo a little bit more busy. 9:21 left to go here in the opening stanza. 1-0, the Riverhawks leading. And if you got the under, you're feeling pretty good about things. If you got the over, you're a little nervous. Of course, my buddy Ace Rothstein this morning said take the under. Both of these goaltenders are outstanding. Here's a chance now. Riverhawks trying to get it away to center. Nice job to find the puck and come away with it. Here's Generous now. Courtney Generous trying to step to the outside. Gursky taking a nice angle there, but Generous keeping the legs turning, letting a nice wrist shot go, steered aside by Nicolo. Here's a chance in front, bouncing puck on the backhand. That went off the side of it. Nicolo made the waffle save there on the rebound. And the Seahawks can't get it out, kept in at the blue line. Nice job to track it down and keep it in there by the Riverhawks. Bodies collide at the top of the circle, loose puck. Riverhawks come away with it, pulling the trigger. Gursky with another block shot. In the corner now, trying to get it back in front, knocked down by Salisbury. Here's Caitlin Salisbury. Salisbury trying to get it out. She's met there by Marcy. Marcy got it in front all alone. Here's a chance, pulling the trigger. She scores! Courtney Generous, all alone in front. Let the sniper go there. Buries the biscuit for the Riverhawks. They take a 2-0 lead. With 8.5 minutes to go, I'll tell you, that was hard work there by the Riverhawks. They got the puck down low, got it in front. Generous knew just what to do with it there. She really buried the biscuit there. That twine, brand new twine here at the Rose Garden, really put to the test. There she buries the biscuit. Trying to get it out to center now, knocked down again by the Riverhawks. Riverhawks causing all sorts of problems for the Seahawks to get the puck out. Little forearm shiver there by Kimball. Ref says play on. Kimball sends it out to center and away they come. Riverhawks on it first now. That's Gina Luciano. Luciano turning to a forehand, met there by Tan. Luciano keeps the legs churning down the right wing. She comes. Luciano with it. Luciano with a head of steam down the right wing, pulling the trigger. That just missed. Into the corner it goes now. Gansby Jackson over there to get it. Can't get it out. Kept in by the Riverhawks. Cleared but not out. Riverhawks now letting the wrist shot go. Not a lot on it there as it's cleared out to center by Tan. Tan. Oh, excuse me, I apologize. Gansby Jackson tracking it down. Good job by the Riverhawks there to get back on sides, because there is no delayed offsides here in youth hockey. I'm sure you'll hear me pontificate about how much I don't like that in the future. Sent out to center. Kimball read that like a fine piece of literature. Kept it in, but only momentarily. Here they come again now. That's Ryan. Ryan getting a piece over there was Tanzash. Nice play there by Ava Tanzash to slow things up. Along the boards now, cleared and not out. Sent back in, tracking it down the right wing now. Here is Chelsea Ryan. Ryan in the corner. Ryan trying to get it back out in front. That just failed to click. Nice job by the Seahawks there. Gansby Jackson covering her point lady, not letting it get there. Kimball trying to get it out. They swipe at it not once, not twice, not three times, not allowed out. Once again, we see the Riverhawks just not letting the Seahawks exit their own zone. Seahawks spending a lot of energy here, but they win the battle that time to get it out. Good job by the Seahawks, and a good job by the Riverhawks thwarting that effort. Into the corner it goes now. Sent back out. Here is Kira Courtney. Courtney getting the Jets going. Courtney with a move to the outside. Courtney looking to let the wrist shot go, stepping to the inside, letting it go. That just missed low on the waffle side. A nice move there by Courtney as she stepped to the outside. She's a lefty. Let that shot go against the grain. Nicolo, of course, in position perfectly as she's been all day long here. 6:19 left to go in the opening stanza. Out to center it goes. The Riverhawks regain the blue line. Carrying it in now with a head of steam. Now crossing over the blue line. Looking, walking in is Ryan. Ryan pulling the trigger. I think Nicolo got a piece of that in the mitt. Back the other way now. Seahawks trying to get the puck out. Tried to hit the home run pass there. Had Salisbury creeping behind the defense, but it's knocked down and back the other way now. Here's Ryan. Ryan walking in, stepping to the outside, pulling the trigger. That went off the helmet of the netminder. Oh, Nicolo using everything she's got in her bag of equipment to keep that puck out there. Here's a chance now, poked aside. Beautifully timed poke check there by the defense lady, Courtney. Back the other way now. Here's Chelsea Ryan. Ryan stepping to the outside. Ryan back to the inside. Lost a hand on it. Gursky got enough of it. Into the corner. Ryan trying to get it out in front. Gursky blocked that. Gursky also blocked that. Evangeline Gursky doing a fantastic defensive job here today for the Seahawks. Putting the brakes on there was Courtney. Hoping Jester would go right by, but it looked more like Rooster. Here's a chance now, letting the shot go. She scores! Kira Courtney buries the biscuit there for the Riverhawks. 3-0 is the score with 5 minutes and 18 seconds remaining in the affair. They would not be denied. Got the puck down low. There was a little bit of a change-up on the shot, ladies and gentlemen, which seems easy to the untrained eye, but as a former third-string backup netminder for the University of Stony Brook Patriots and Seawolves circa 1992 to 94, a lot of times the change-up shot is a lot harder to stop than the 110-mile-an-hour shot. You might not think so, but I'm telling you, because you get all your energy going, and then it goes under the pad like we saw there, so it happens. And people, they think, I should have stopped that. It wasn't a hard shot. I'm telling you, if she had gotten all of it, better chance than Nicola would have made the save. Sometimes a change of direction or change of speed, much like when a pitcher changes direction or speed on a pitch, throws the batter off, it throws a netminder off a lot, and I think that's what happened there. Icing is going to be the call there with 4 minutes and 49 seconds left to go here in the opening stanza. The Lady Riverhawks 3, the Lady Seahawks 0. You're watching the Solu Broadcasting Network. I want to thank you so much for tuning in. And if you're enjoying the broadcast, ladies and gentlemen, please feel free to smash that donation button you see on your screen. That helps us continue to bring these games to you at no charge. Look at it like you're tipping your bartender. I made you a nice strong drink. You want to take care of me so the next drink comes out just as strong. Smash that donation button. It's much appreciated. Cleared but not out. Kept in at the blue line there by the Seahawks. There's a chance now to get it out. A nice job tracking it down and keeping it there in by Tanzash. Along the boards now. Bodies collide, can't get it out. Here's a chance now. Salisbury tracking it down. Salisbury looking to pull the trigger. Hounded there by a couple of Riverhawks. Kept in by Rossman. Riverhawks on it there, stepping to the outside with the head of steam. Here come the Riverhawks now. Nice pass ahead there. That was number 9. That was Gina Luciano with a nice pass. But it failed to click now. Seahawks, if they can get to it, had a 3-on-1, but couldn't corral it there. Excuse me. Hogan on the back check now for the Riverhawks. Sent all the way down. 4 minutes left to play here in the opening stanza. Rossman around the net. Can't get it out. Now it does get out to center. Looks like it did come out. Brian, you want to hop back on? This young lad get it home. Good job, good job. All right. We got line changes here, too, for the camera people. So not only the girls are changing lines, the camera people are changing lines. So Ryan, the missile king of clubs, Glavlin, he leads, I believe, the Seahawks in nicknames as well. And not to mention the inventor and proprietor of the Simsbury Snappers, if that ever becomes a thing. Riverhawks now trying to send the puck back in. Hogan down the right wing, met there by Kimball. Kimball laying the lumber into her there. Hogan looking like a prize fighter coming out for the 15th round. The doctor should have stopped it rounds ago, covered in snow, but she's back up. Gotta like the heart of a lion there, that young lady, as she took a big hit behind the net now. On the backhand, dangerously there, Nicolo closing the wickets with 3 minutes and 30 seconds remaining here in the opening stanza. You're watching the Solu Broadcasting Network. Want to send a big shout out and congratulations to the Norwich Hockey Club. They started their campaign, their inaugural season this weekend. Went up to a couple of showcases and came home 3-0, ladies and gentlemen. They'll be here on the Solu Broadcasting Network next Sunday at high noon, the way John Wayne would have done it against the 95 Giants. We had the privilege of covering all of their home games this year and hopefully for many years to come. So congratulations to the boys of Norwich. Off to a good start there. A little bit of a fish hook there against Salisbury. She sells it. Gets the power play now for the Seahawks as Gansby Jackson following up. What a fantastic job there by Madison Salisbury. She felt the fish hook, and then she spun around, looked at the ref, put her arm in the air. She sold it, ladies and gentlemen, although it was definitely a hook. But Salisbury made sure the official was going to see it. You got to like that. You got to like the moxie of that young lady right there. Doesn't show up in the scorecard, doesn't show up in the sabermetrics or the cybermetrics and all the new math that the kids are doing nowadays. I don't understand any of it. But I'll tell you what, those are the little intangibles that you can't teach right there. Madison Salisbury getting her organization on the power play, and boy, do they need to convert here. Down 3-0, face-off one nicely back to Gursky. Gursky looking to pull the trigger, lets the shot go deflected out high. Gansby Jackson ends up wide of the cooker there. Townsend. Haley Townsend hounded there, can't get it out. Bouncing puck dangerously still at the side of the net. Salisbury swiping at it. Gansby Jackson was there for help. Into the corner now, Riverhawks trying to get it out. Cleared, hops over the stick of the defense lady, and all the way down. No icing. If you are short-handed, though, ladies and gentlemen, in USA Hockey and you ice the puck, it's still icing. Don't get mad at the broadcaster. I didn't come up with that idea. Here is Karen Tan now. Tan looking to send it up to Salisbury. Salisbury's got help up the middle. Gansby Jackson just a little bit behind, but you got to like the breakout play there by the Lady Seahawks. The execution a little bit off, but the idea there, that really pleases the broadcaster, I got to tell you. It's not always about the results, ladies and gentlemen, as I often told my kids. I used to tell them it's not about effort, it's about results. But that execution right there really pleases the broadcast against me. Jackson letting the shot go. 25 seconds left to go on the power play. 2 minutes left to go here in the opening stanza. 3-0. And the Seahawks looking to get on the board with their first power play of the afternoon or evening. Rossman, nice job to win that puck down low. Here's a chance now. Side of the net, getting it out in front. Gasby Jackson couldn't pull the trigger. And it bounces out to center. Rossman. Bodies collide there. She comes together with Courtney. Sent back out. Good kill there by the Riverhawks. Well, the Riverhawks may have had too many talons on the ice there. Ref says play on. Clearly the ref wants to get to the buffet. Sent flying there, the young lady getting back up. The off-ice officials here not happy with the lack of call. The ref saying play on, like I said. The ref wants to get to the buffet, or perhaps he's a Cowboy fan and wants to make sure he's home for face-off. Along the boards now, nice job to cut it off there by Caitlin Rossman. Rossman chases it down the center as they send it back in. Tanzas. Boy, oh boy, I'll tell you, Eva Tanzas, she really looks sharp out there. Turning on that right there. You saw that quick turn on her edges there. She's really worked on her skating this summer. You could see it starting to develop at the end of last year and really see it now. In the corner now, setting up as Eichler, worked over there by Rossman. Nice job to win the puck, swept out of harm's way. Along the boards there, that's Nova Miller. Miller lost the handle on it. Bouncing puck out to center. They sent it back in, but they said they kept it in. Okay. Here's a chance now for the Seahawks with just 35 seconds remaining. Looking to run the goal with Trudeau. Trudeau with one lady to beat. Getting just another Kimball following up. Here's a chance now. Walking in the net was yawning. Letting the shot go. Blocked aside there by French. Oh, the Seahawks threw everything, including the kitchen sink at it, but couldn't bury the biscuit there. As the Riverhawks do a nice job of backing up their netminder and sending it all the way down. Here's Tanzas now. Tracking it down, Ava Tanzas. Tanzas sending it out to center. Seahawks on a player change. 5 seconds to go here in the opening stanza. And that's going to do it, ladies and gentlemen. There's the buzzer. The first period comes to a close. Your score at the end of one. The Connecticut Lady Riverhawks 3. The Eastern Connecticut Lady Seahawks 0. We will be right back with the start of the second period in just a moment. I want to thank you so much for tuning in. Make yourself that sandwich. Get yourself that second bowl of pretzels. Do whatever you got to do. We'll see you back here in about 5 minutes. Ladies and gentlemen, now you are in for an absolute treat. Making his debut behind the mic, doing the play-by-play now, is Mr. Ryan Gravelin. He did some color for us last year. He's been doing the camera. Rhino, how are you? What'd you think of the first period? And you're ready to go. It's your show, buddy. It's your world. We're all just living in it. I'll take the camera. Don't you worry. Oh, you can stay there. Yeah, put that closer to your. There you go. Yep. There you go. All right, Rhino, take it away. You got the rosters. You ready to go? All right. I think the Seahawks only had 4 players out there. Now they got 5. We got this. Oh, here. Yeah, they updated it the last second. 12:42 left to go here in the second stanza. Doing a fantastic job, Rhino. Seems to be a little bit of confusion here. There we go. Lady Seahawks getting their fourth and fifth players out there. All right. That's the first game of the year. You know, you got to get the bumps out of the way. All right, great job there, Rhino. Gonna step back in here for a moment. We're gonna switch back up. You're on the camera. Good job, good job. All right, 9:16 left to go here in the second stanza. Great job there by Ryan. That was his debut behind the mic doing the play-by-play. Very proud of him. You did good, kiddo. You did good. Bouncing puck now, the Riverhawks trying to keep it in at the blue line. Number 37, Townsend has it. Hop over a stick. Here's Salisbury. Tracked down nicely there by Kira Courtney. Courtney on the forehand. Excuse me. Oh, the voice is definitely not in mid-season shape. Along the boards now, Tan trying to get it out. There's number 23, Karen Tan. Got it out to center, sent back in by the Riverhawks. 8:49 to go here. They continue to lead this one 3-0. Seahawks on it first in the corner. Trying to go right up the gut. Waiting for it there was Townsend. Trying to sidestep the rush. Tan getting it out to center. Nice job. Kept in, though, by Townsend. Thought it was out to center, but a nice job there by Townsend to recover. Sending it down low. Riverhawks first on it. Behind the net now. Turning, wheeling. Looking to get it in front there. I believe that's Ryan. Nice spinorama move. Ryan pulling the trigger. Save by Nicolo. As she gobbles it up like a biscuit on Thanksgiving. Leaves it for the official. Says, I'm not going to dip it into the gravy. You do it. Although Halloween, I guess, is the next holiday, but I'm not a Halloween guy. I know I'm like the only parent in the world that doesn't like Halloween, but as the great Moose used to say, no, I don't. I like candy corn. Yelena Jean now. Her sister, the netminder, down at the other end. Rosalie Jean. Gotta think Yelena's gotta have a good shot when your sister's the goaltender, and you gotta be a good shooter. You don't have a choice. Picking it up now, that's number 9 in your scorecard, Riley Anderson. Anderson sends it hard around, kept in there by the Seahawks. Seahawks now, kept in by the Riverhawks, I apologize. Got my Hawks mixed up. Rossman, number 77, wearing Pierre Turgeon's old number, although people around this area probably would say Raymond Bourque a little bit quicker than Pierre Turgeon. Away they come now, Trudeau. Lucy Trudeau, tracked down by a bunch of Riverhawks, chipping it up to herself. Trudeau on the backhand, pulling the trigger, that just missed. Great rush there by Lucy as she was hounded from behind by a multitude of Riverhawks. Salisbury now going in to get it. I think the Seahawks are starting to find their sea legs here a little bit as they're getting a little bit more pressure than they did in the first period. They trail this one 3-0. Nice job at the blue line there. All by herself was Tanzash as she was the last lady standing. Got it back out to center. Here's Rossman now. Rossman behind her own net, hard around the boards. That pleases the broadcaster. That's exactly what she did when I was coaching her. Rossman again kicking it to herself. Harnessing her inner Pele there, perhaps Diego Maradona, depending on what generation you're from. Along the boards now, Salisbury digging and mucking. Salisbury keeping the legs churning. Coming over there was Yelena Jean. Got a shoulder into Salisbury. Ref says play on. Good job by the official, letting the ladies play out there. Luciano hounded there from behind. Luciano got it out to center. A little bit of jousting going on there. Oh, boy. That really pleases the broadcaster. Back the other way now, the Riverhawks. Over the blue line. Get it out of here, says Tanzash. A beautiful poke check there. Deflected in front there. Nicolo steering it aside. Picking it up behind her own net now's Rossman. Rossman with the puck. Caitlin Rossman out to center. Beautiful tape-to-tape pass, and away goes Salisbury. Tracking it down there with Luciano. Gotta like the Seahawks breakouts here today, though. I'm telling you, ladies and gentlemen, it's only the first game of the year. Tune back in a couple of months. Here's a chance now. Anderson tracking it down, pulling the trigger. Blocked out high. Good job to get out and block that. I believe that was French. No, excuse me. That was Ryan with the block. Back the other way now. 6:13 to go. Here come the Riverhawks down the left wing. Gina Luciano. Luciano dumps it into the corner there. Trudeau tripped up on their way into the corner. Riverhawks get to it first. Trudeau looks at the official, says, how much can one lady take, Mr. Official? The ref says, play on. Along the boards now, cleared but not out. Salisbury back on it there. Away comes Madison Salisbury. Oh, that was a Salisbury sandwich there on Riverhawk bread. Trying to get it out, exchanging pleasantries there was Anderson and French. Those two came together. Rossman in the corner. Rossman now turning to the forehand. Great play there by Caitlin Rossman. Not to go on the backhand where she saw a Riverhawk staring at her. Turned to her forehand. Didn't get it out, but that was the right play. You're facing your own goaltender. You got to get it out on the forehand if you can. That's just what that young lady did there. Laying the lumber into the Riverhawk behind the net. Sent the lady fly. Chance in front. Nicolo with a dazzling point-blank save there. As the Riverhawks trying to get it back in front yet again. Rossman doing battle in front of the net there with 87. Generous and Rossman exchanging pleasantries. Here's Generous now. Won the puck. Save, rebound. They score. Courtney Generous would not be denied. Nicolo made the first save. But Generous got to her own rebound. Buries the biscuit there. It's 4-0 Riverhawks. They did a real nice job of getting the puck down low. Courtney Generous was battling for position there. She was hacking her way, knocking sticks down, making sure she was in the shooting position. Got to it. Let the shot go. Colo made the first save, but the rebound was buried. A beautiful first save by Lilly. Here's Generous again, right out the faceoff at the dot, pulling the trigger. Oh, that just missed. There was a lot of mustard on that shot, but it went high over the clavicle of the goaltender. Here's a quick shot, steered aside there by Nicolo. Into the corner it goes now. Nice job there by Trudeau to win the puck, trying to get it out. Bodies go flying. A little bit of trouble at center ice there. That is Salisbury. Salisbury leaves it there for Gursky. Here's Gursky now to Salisbury. Salisbury trying to walk in on the backhand, finding it, pulling the trigger. Ends up in the corner. All right, the Riverhawks doing a nice job with the bend but don't break defense that the Patriots used to have. Now it's break but don't break. Out to center now, chipping it out to herself. Now we're ahead of steam. They stay on sides. A 2-on-0 developing here for the Riverhawks. Walking in, pulling the trigger. They score! A great job to chip the puck ahead to herself. Bringuli buries the biscuit there. 5-0 is the score with 4 minutes and 16 seconds left to go here in the second stanza. The Riverhawks take a commanding lead here. The Seahawk effort has been solid all day long. The Riverhawks a little bit faster. And that's okay. You don't mind that. You don't get better by playing against ladies that aren't as good as you or things of that ilk. The Seahawks, the effort is there. The passing is there. The goaltending is there. You can see they're doing the right things out there. Just keep doing what you're doing, girls. Keep your head up. The broadcast is proud of you, I can tell you that. It is 5-0, sure, and that's a lot to a little, I know. I don't think the score is very indicative of the game here. Although, Seahawks are being outshot a lot to a little too, but I like a lot of the things I'm seeing, ladies and gentlemen, stuff that if they keep doing it, the results will be there. Turning back the other way now, Castillo. Castillo over the blue line. Nice job by the Riverhawks to stay on sides. That was Ryan. Here's a chance now, getting it through the crease. Into the corner it goes now. Seahawks first on it there. Lost the handle on it, found the handle on it. Was Tanzas. She sends it behind the net, tracking it down there. Is Lucy Trudeau. Trudeau up to Tan. Tan. Back behind the net now. Ava Tanzas on it. Tanzas trying to get it out. Cleared but not out. That's kept in by Mila Castillo. Castillo got it back in front. The Seahawks did a nice job of collapsing down low, protecting the goaltender. Again, we see good passing by the Seahawks out of the zone. That really pleases the broadcaster because nobody could skate as fast as the puck, not even Pavel Bore in EA Sports 1993. We weren't allowed to take Vancouver back in the old dorm room, ladies and gentlemen, when we played EA Sports. That was the first year that they revolutionized the game. When the C-button one-timer came to be, you weren't allowed to be Vancouver, though. You could be any team you want. Everybody had to have 3 teams. And we had a league. We had standings out in the hallway and everything. It was great. It was fantastic. Missed a lot of classes because of that best decision I ever made, by the way. Learned a lot more hanging out in the dorm rooms playing EA Sports than some professor trying to mold me to what he believes. But you were not allowed to play with Vancouver because Pavel Bore was just too good. But even Pavel Bore himself cannot skate as fast as a puck can travel. So pass the puck. And that's what the Seahawks have been doing, and that's why the broadcaster is pleased. Sent in by the Seahawks. We'll see here if it's going to go far enough for icing. Icing happened when the puck go down, bang, before the other guy. You know the rest of the story, ladies and gentlemen. And I want to remind everybody at this time, too, you can order highlights of the affair, your big goal, your big save, your big hit. You want to immortalize your player's fantastic experience here playing on the Solu Broadcasting Network. The link has been sent to your coaching staff and to your managers, and they'll get it to you. You order it, we'll have it to you in about a week. We have a fantastic editor. She'll customize it, put it to any song you like. It's a real beautiful keepsake. You could do it for one individual player. You can have it done for an entire affair. Here's a chance now for the Riverhawks getting it down low. That just missed. Great puck movement there off the faceoff. How many times are we going to pass before we shoot? The old Hickory coach would be pleased. Behind the net now, that's Caitlin Rossman. Rossman again turning to the forehand. Oh, boy, I really like what she's been doing here today. Behind the net, letting the shot go. Rossman steers it into the corner, tracking it down Tanzas. Ava Tanzas, really looking like a strong skater. She's got powerful strides. Really like what I'm seeing from Ava here today as well. Into the corner now, here's Hogan. Hogan, getting it back to the blue line. Kept in by Townsend. Townsend trying to get it down low. Seahawks did a nice job there picking up the Riverhawks. You know, you see the Seahawks, you don't see 5 Seahawks just chasing the puck. They're doing a nice job staying in position, covering the point man, breaking it out along the boards. I like a lot of what I'm seeing here. Here comes Rossman now. Rossman got Salisbury up ahead. Couldn't get it out, though. Nice job there by Courtney to knock it down. Back the other way now, walking in. Pulling the trigger. Not just missed on the glove side low. 1:16 left to go here in the second stanza. The middle stanza. Shakespeare's favorite stanza. Ladies and gentlemen, I learned that in college as well. The day that I went to class. Glad I went that day, though. I don't know if it's true. I never looked it up to see if that was actually true because I don't, sometimes when you think something's true, you don't want to find out on Google that it was false because you really believed it and you enjoy believing it. Well, the teaching assistant that day in the Shakespeare class I was taking said that it was Shakespeare's favorite, and he said most important stanza. Here's a chance now. Salisbury on the turnover, looking to pull the trigger, pulling it back to herself, couldn't get the handle on it. Anderson following up, and it slides out to center. Tracking it down there's Rossman. Rossman chopped ahead there. Nice job there by Yelena Jean. Jean going in behind the net. It goes now softly at the side, and then Nicolo lost the sight of it there for a moment. As it's at the side of the net there, the crowd getting excited. That puck just stayed there, and sometimes it's in your blind spot as the goaltender with the big helmet. Can't see right out of the ear hole there, and that was unfortunate there. As Nicolo couldn't locate the puck, but things worked out for the Seahawks anyway, as it didn't go in. Here's Generous now, dancing off the boards, walking in, forehand, backhand, letting the shot go. Nicolo with a beautiful flipper save there. Bodies go flying into the corner. Trying to get it in front, blocked down. Nice job there by the Seahawks, not allowing the pass to get out in front of the net. And there's the buzzer, ladies and gentlemen. The second stanza has come to a close. 5-0 is your score. You're watching the Solu Broadcasting Network. We'll be right back here on Solu.
I didn't know if you guys are switching back over.
I want to thank everybody so much for tuning in. The third period about ready to get underway here. Riverhawks leading this one 5-0. And I want to remind everybody about our fundraiser that we're doing all year long. If you own a small business, a medium-sized business, a big business, or you're just an individual and you want to help out, we are selling, for lack of a better word, advertisements during the broadcast. So if your business or corporation would like to get more people to their door, believe me, ladies and gentlemen, I can sell anything on here. Let's say you own a sandwich shop or an ice cream parlor or, perhaps a taxi service or a barber shop or things of that ilk. We have a variety of sponsorship opportunities, and we are sharing every single in-game sponsorship 50-50. That's half and half for those of you at home with the Seahawks. So it's a fundraiser and corporate sponsorship. So not only will you be helping your brand grow, not only will you be helping the Solu brand grow, but you'll be helping the Seahawks organization as well. So if you're interested, go to our website, or you can go to Seahawks website and pick out which sponsorship you'd like to have, and we'd really appreciate the help. And it continues to help us bring these games at no cost to the viewers at home. That's the way we do it around here at Solu. 300 games on the docket this year. This is one of 300. Well, it's over 300. It's about 300. Miller getting the start on right wing, Trudeau on left wing. The third and final stanza are about ready to get underway. The Riverhawks with a 5-0 lead. I think that if I'm the coach of the Riverhawks, I'm saying just keep doing what you're doing. Here's Generous now. Generous wheeling and dealing, pulling it to the forehand. That just missed. Oh, she looked to go top shelf there, but Nicolo didn't give her much room. Oh, Lily's been so good today. You might be tuning in and saying, Mr. Broadcaster, what are you talking about? It's 5-0 the other team. Well, let me tell you something. If she's not on her game, it's a lot more to not a lot less, but it's a lot more to 0. She's been stellar, and might I say, as expected. Along the boards now, Rossman pinching in. Rossman, nice job there to get a chunk of it, but it's chipped out to center by Marcy. Marcy got it away now. Riverhawks trying to corral themselves. Bodies come together, tried to get it back in front, couldn't do so. Bouncing puck, the Seahawks get it away to center, and tracking it down there is Luciano. Gina Luciano, number 9 in your scorecard for the Riverhawks. Luciano fanned on the first attempt, now gets it out to Marcy. Marcy met there by Trudeau. Trudeau kept it in at the blue line, bouncing puck, got it away to center there, as Miller couldn't keep it in. A nice job there by Miller, though, playing the position correctly. Along the rolling puck now, Rossman tracking it down in the corner. Rossman pulling up there. Thought about laying the lumber into her, but I know she wanted to. Here's Evangeline Gursky now sending it down. A little knuckler now heading down towards the netminder, Jean. Jean letting it go wide. It's going to go for icing. Icing is the call there. 13:35 left to go here. Next weekend we got a full docket, I think 10 or 12 games here on the Solu Broadcasting Network. And culminating next Sunday at high noon with the NHC game, the Norwich Hockey Club. They went 3-0 this weekend, their inaugural season, inaugural program. So congratulations to Coach Sheehan and the boys. And we cannot wait. What a blessing, honor, and privilege it is to cover their games here on the Solu Broadcasting Network. Along with the Fairfield Mustangs, we'll be covering all their home games out of Bridgeport. Newington Nor'easters out of Hartford, out of Newington. Kimball with the check in the corner. Here's a chance now on the backhand. Look at the stop there by Nicolo as he closes the wickets. And Kimball coming over, clearing the crease for her goaltender. That really pleases the broadcaster as an old former third string backup netminder. I always like my defensemen to do things like that, what Kimball did there. Came over and played the human Zamboni and got everybody out of the way. Excellent job there. Trust me, ladies and gentlemen, that does not go unnoticed by all the goaltenders in the world. Here's a chance now, bouncing in front on the backhand. Kimball can't get it out. Kept in, letting the shot go. Ryan's got a good wrist shot. A lot of girls on this Riverhawk team can really sniper it. They are a good team. Back the other way now. Here come the Seahawks. Nice puck handling skills there, sent in there by Tanzash behind the net. It goes now. Tracking it down, there's Eisler. Green Eisler. Lost the handle on it. Salisbury knocking it down. Salisbury pulling the trigger. That just missed there as Caitlin Salisbury read that play like a fine piece of literature but could not complete the novel as bodies collide along the boards. Here's Kimball now tracking it down. Bryn Kimball turning to a forehand. Nice pass up to Salisbury. Salisbury chipping it ahead. Seahawks got back on sides. A great job there by Anderson to get back on sides. Good game awareness there. Gotta like that, you know. Knew enough to hustle and get back on sides. I'm telling you, it's those little things that I'm seeing from this team here today. This team's going to do great things this year. Might be on the short end of the stick here today, but that's all right. Here's Generous now. Down the left wing she comes, Ryan. Ryan putting on the Jets. Ryan walking in, pulling the trigger. Big stop there by Nicolo, and there'll be no further play. Oh, Lily Nicolo there, nothing short of brilliant. As she moved her from her right to her left or her left to her right, depending on which hemisphere you're watching this one in. Although I guess that's more of a flushing toilet that would affect that. A dazzling stop either way by Lily. Boy, oh boy, this young lady really rounding out her game, the art and science of goaltending. The geography, the mathematics, the English, what do they call it now? Language arts, I guess. Letting the shot go, knocked down there by Rossman, can't get it out. Nice job by Rossman to win that puck, though, as Tan came over for good puck support. Here is Yelena Jean now. Jean getting it in front. Good pass there. Nichols let the shot go. Evan Nichols bouncing puck dangerously. Looking to pull the trigger, letting the shot go. Finding it through traffic. Nicolo made 2 stops. 3 stops if you count the one off the waffle there. Oh, a great job there by Lily once again. Bouncing puck sent out to center and all the way down. Not going to go far enough for icing as there's a lot of snow out there on the ice now. It's the third and final stanza. Picking up the puck now, the Riverhawks behind their own net. Nice job to knock it down there by Tan. Chance in front, can't pull the trigger as it's swiped out of harm's way. A beautiful defensive play there by Elena Jean. Jean coming over, looking like Paul Bunyan with the chop there, looking for the blue ox Babe, or Babe the blue ox. His ox, you know what I'm talking about, sent all the way down there by Nichols. Nichols did not gain the red line, so icing has occurred. 11 minutes, 7 seconds left to go here in the affair. 5-0, the Riverhawks leading it. You're watching the Solu Broadcasting Network. I want to thank everybody so much for tuning in. A nice crowd tuning in. We can see the numbers. Make sure that all the ladies and families go home and watch it afterwards. They can watch it on the way home on the device. And like we said earlier, ladies and gentlemen, if it's on your heart, please consider smashing that donation button. We really appreciate it and helps us continue on our mission to bring as many games to as many people as possible. Putting on the brakes there, trying to get it back in front dangerously. Couldn't get it out. Now they do. Here come the Seahawks now. Down the left wing, head up, thinking about her next move is Gursky. Gursky protecting the puck. Gursky very wisely there. There was no play, nothing going on. Send it behind the other team's net, go to work, and get it out in front. Best play in hockey, ladies and gentlemen. Get the puck in deep, go in, outwork him, get it in front, get yourself a scoring opportunity. What a smart play there. There was nothing going on. She was about to be tracked down from behind and just sent it behind the net. Love it. Here's Rossman now taking her time, calmly, coolly, collectively. Nice tape-to-tape pass there. You see the Seahawks, they're not just dumping it out. They're not just chasing the puck, all 5 players. They're thinking when they get the puck. Their eyes are up, their head is up. They're like chess players out there, 3, 4, 5 moves ahead at all times. Bobby Fischer style. Along the boards now, here's Tan. Tan knocking it down. You see the eyes up right away. Tan couldn't sidestep the defense lady there as French kept it in. Coming over to help out is Generous. Generous had a good game. Behind the net it goes now. Tracking it down on the Riverhawks. Riverhawks trying to get it back in front. Good battle there by Gursky to win the puck. Side of the net. Went off the post there. Generous. Good strong hands there. Cleared but not out. Again, we see the Seahawks in position. Covering the point. Good coaching. Bouncing puck now. Gansby Jackson lost the handle on Luciano. Luciano on the backhand. Oh, that one got through traffic. I think it surprised Nicolo. Certainly surprised the broadcaster, I can tell you that. Not that that's hard to do. Knocked down in front. Lost the handle on it. Finding the handle. Bodies collide in the corner there. Puck goes behind the net. He has a chance out in front. Now dangerously there. Went right through the goal mouth. Back the other way now. Here come the Seahawks trying to get it out to center. Chopping at it there was Courtney. Courtney lost the handle on it. Now the Riverhawks knock it down. Here's a chance now. Punching it up to herself. Looks like it's a little too hot to handle. And Nicolo just swiped to the side. She says, let's play on. Clock's ticking. Let's keep it ticking. Cleared but not out. It's kept in by Townsend. Townsend, spinorama there. Lost the handle on it, found the handle. And centered it blindly, trying to get it out. Can't do so. There was Gursky. Behind the net it goes now. Seahawks first on it there. 8:43 remaining here in the affair. 5-0. Sending it hard around behind the net. Nothing wrong with that. Smart play there. Didn't pass it out in front of her goaltender. Just sent it hard around. There was nothing going on. And that's a smart play there. I want to see who made that play. Can't see the number there over the ponytail. We'll get it for you, though. I apologize. There's the whistle. What's that? Who's number 10? Who's number 10? Yeah. She just made that play behind the net. Hard around. That's 19? Oh, okay. Nice play there by Warren. Looked like 10. Got to get the names on the bottom of the sweaters here for the ponytails. 8:22 left to go here in the affair. I apologize, it was number 19, Emily Warren. Great play. Walking in now, wheeling and dealing at the dot, pulling the trigger! Oh, they rang the dinner bell! Chelsea Ryan rang the dinner bell there, but no one was hungry enough to answer the call for supper. What do you suppose is wrong with Mama's cooking? Waffled aside there by Nicolo. Behind the net it goes now. Here's Ryan. Ryan on the wraparound, letting the shot go. Lily with the stop there, got the waffle on it. And look at the wherewithal of the netminder to slide over with the wickets closed if there was another shot. Oh, this young lady's been working on her craft, and the results are undeniable. In front now. Hops over the stick there, Nova Miller. Miller, first on it. Good job by Miller. Miller battling. There's Ryan now. Ryan sidestepping Kemble. Ryan at the dot. Ryan walking in. Ryan, one lady to beat. Couldn't do so. Swiped aside there by Tanzash. Here's Ryan now. Beautiful pass out to Townsend. Townsend kept it in. Townsend trying to sidestep the defensive pressure there by the Seahawks. The Seahawks did a nice job to get out to her. She was open, but not for long. Backhander doesn't get through. Knocked down by Salisbury. Salisbury chips it out. Sent back in. Ref says play on. Salisbury first on it there. Good hustle there. Madison Salisbury. Sending it up. Trudeau giving chase. Lucy Trudeau on the back check. Trudeau hounding. Forcing it down the boards. There's Courtney. Turning to the forehand. There is Kimball. Kimball still on the forehand. Kimball dangerously in front of her own net there. There's a chance out. Letting the shot go. Nicolo got the right flipper on that one. Another dazzling stop there by Lily. Along the boards now, Trudeau. Trudeau looks a little bit out of gas. She's had a lot of ice time. She's worked very hard here today. Great hockey player, that young lady. Bouncing puck now, going to get it. Here's Ryan. Ryan sidestepping the defense lady. Ryan on the backhand. She scores! Chelsea Ryan with a gorgeous display of stick handling there. Pulled it around the defense lady and patiently went around the goaltender. Gets a couple of hugs at the bench, deservedly so. Buries the biscuit there. And 6-0 Riverhawks. Boy, oh boy, I'll tell you, she had a puck on the string there. She can play hockey in a phone booth, ladies and gentlemen. And I know there's kids around the world nowadays looking at their parents saying, what is a phone booth, Daddy? It's like a Newspaper, don't worry about it. It's gone like the dodo bird. Along the birds now. Salisbury. Look at the effort from the floor there. You got to like that. In soccer, they call that a dangerous play. In hockey, we call that excellent effort. Swiped aside there by Nicolo. Trying to get it out there was Gursky. Gursky swiping at it not once but twice. Gursky trying to get it out to center. Bodies collide. Gursky now on the backhand. Can't get it out. Kept in nicely there by French. Bodies collide there. And the Riverhawks is spilled. 5:49 left to go. Salisbury trying to track it down. Kept in at the blue line there by Nichols. Nichols let the shot go. Didn't get through, and it's sent all the way down to center ice. I don't think it's going to have enough mustard on it to go for icing. The ref waves it off. Tracked down there by Luciano. Luciano rounding the net like Bobby Orr. Getting the Jets going. Tracked down by Gursky. Luciano chipping it up the boards to herself. Luciano chipping it up to the boards to herself. Deja vu all over again. Now she walks in at the dot, sliding it over, trying to get it back to Luciano, pulling the trigger. A nice stop there by Nicolo. Along the boards now. Salisbury trying to get it out. Bodies collide there. That was Castillo, who had the opportunity moments ago. Now Jean doing a nice job keeping it in at the blue line. On it there is Castillo. Castillo can't keep it in. Back out to center. Luciano tracking it down. She had that gorgeous rush moments ago. And then was very generous and sent the puck over on a pass. Thought she was going to let it go, but it was a good pass. They tried to send it back to her, but the Seahawks thwarted that effort. Here comes Gursky now. Gursky sending it all the way down. Don't think it's got enough mustard on it for icing. The ref waves it off. Picking it up there are the Riverhawks. 4 minutes, 40 seconds left to go in the affair. Knocking it down there is Anderson. Anderson going to work. Anderson trying to send it out in front. Can't do so. Riley Anderson mucking behind the net. Kept out now. Here come the Riverhawks now. Back the other way. They come with the head of steam. Luciano with one lady to beat. Luciano walking in all alone. Pulling the trigger. Big stop there by Nicolo. And there'll be no further play. Oh my goodness, ladies and gentlemen. Lily Nicolo has been nothing short of brilliant here today. Another dazzling stop there. A gorgeous rush, though, by Luciano. Luciano's really got those Jets. They got some powerful skaters here on this Riverhawk team. They're a good team. Gotta like what you're seeing if you're a Riverhawks fan at home here today. Here's Tan now. Karen Tan got it out to center. Again, we see good puck movement by the Seahawks. They'll get it. Hansby Jackson, nice job to stay on the forehand along the boards and get it out. You don't see the Seahawks throwing it up the middle and giving it away. The Riverhawks have earned what they've gotten here today. Not too many giveaways by the Seahawks. Here's a chance now, stepping to the outside, pulling the trigger. That went off the shoulder of the netminder. A chance in front. Nicolo got a chunk of that. What a rush there. I believe that was Courtney Generous. It was. Bouncing puck now. Trying to get out to center. Can't get it out. Sent behind the net. Tracking it down. There's Tanzash. Tanzash. There with Tan, but the Riverhawks win the battle. Back to Generous. Generous behind the net. Generous, beautiful pass there on the backhand. Everybody was going the other way. Oh, good rink vision there by that young lady. 3:16 left to go in the affair because Stone Cold said so. Chipping it ahead now. Here's a chance for the Seahawks. Walking in all alone to the backhand, to the forehand. Lost the handle on it there. Did Trudeau. Oh, the best opportunity of the afternoon there. The puck just rolled away from Lucy just a little bit too far. Here's Generous now. Generous with the puck. Generous, a powerful skater, north and south. Cutting to the outside. At the dot, lowering the shoulder, pulling the trigger. Off the post there, she rang the dinner bell. I believe the rebound may have went off Nicolo's shoulder. 2:45 to go. Along the boards now. Nice tape-to-tape pass there by the Seahawks. 2-on-1 if they could gather it in. Chipped ahead now. Going to get it, that's Trudeau. Trudeau's got a young lady in front. Salisbury couldn't get it to her as Kira Courtney did a real nice job of coming back and thwarting the pass there. Great defensive effort there by number 2 in the blue. Chipped out, here comes Generous again. Generous, Tanzash the last lady back. Generous trying to step to the outside. Tanzash forcing her outside. Great angle, that just missed as it went over the crossbar. Great job by Tanzash, though, to stay with her and force her to the outside. Letting the shot go through a screen, they score! Chelsea Ryan buries the biscuit there for the Riverhawks. Good hard work there. 7-0 is your score. Oh, the Riverhawks did a nice job there staying with it, getting the shot on goal. And burying the biscuit there, that was Chelsea Ryan, number 27 in your scorecard. And number 1, I'm sure, in the Ryans' hearts. Or tied for 1 if they have other children. Hey, you got to say that these days. You're not allowed to have favorites. Although it's clear in my house. I love the boy. Don't get me wrong. I got a daughter. What are you going to do? All around it goes now. Tracking it down there is Miller. Miller doing a nice job getting to it. Miller. Nice pass. Beautiful pass there by Miller. Right on the stick, and the Seahawks come away with it. Chipping it out to center now, winning the battle. Even if it is momentarily, followed up there by Anderson. Anderson really getting her legs going here this game. He has a chance now. She looks much more relaxed than she did in the first period, letting the shot go off the butt end there of the netminder, Jean. That was kept in nicely there by Anderson. Along the boards, chipped ahead now, a foot race ensuing. Castillo down the right wing, she's Geisler with her. Castillo into the corner, can't get to it. As the Seahawks get there first, Seahawks pick it up behind their own net. 1:15 to go in the affair. They trail this one 7-0. I think they played well, though. I really do. The effort is there. Sometimes, you just got to tip your hat to the other team, shake their hand, and say, we'll get you next time. Today, the Riverhawks have been a little bit better. The Riverhawks have earned their goals, though. It's not by mistakes or giveaways for the most part. Here's Castillo now. Castillo to the inside. Castillo pulling the trigger. That just missed on the waffle side. Behind the net, Riverhawks on it first there. Getting it back out in front. Unconventionally using the waffle for what it was not designed for. There is the netminder. Looking like Dominic Hasek. Let's see here what the whistle was for. Not quite sure. Are they calling it a goal? Was it in the net and I missed it? I apologize if that's the case. Well, it looks like it was a goal. It did go in. I apologize to the Riverhawks. 8-0 is the score there. I thought it was under the waffle. Apparently it ended it because then I saw Lily reaching into the net to get it out. So 8-0 is the score. Well, sometimes these old peepers, they can deceive the broadcaster. Perhaps I need a carrot, a little bit more vitamin A. Perhaps I should have made a left at Albuquerque. As the great Bugs Bunny once said. 38 seconds left to go. I want to thank everybody so much for tuning in today. An absolute blessing, honor, and privilege to be here. All season long, we're covering every Seahawk game here from the Rose Garden. And what a better way to start out the season than with a ladies' affair. Here's Salisbury now. Lost the handle on it, poked aside there by Courtney. Courtney's a good poke checker. Now Salisbury, that is Keatlin Salisbury following it up. Number 92, sending it into the corner. Townsend, nice job to corral the puck. Townsend now coming out through center ice, looking up at the clock, seeing how much time she's got left. 15 seconds to go. Townsend over the blue line, trying to get it to settle down. Townsend pulling the trigger. Nicolo got the flipper on that one. 10 seconds to go now as they get the puck back in front. Behind the net it goes now for Salisbury. Salisbury cleared but not out. Kept in. That's going to do it. There's the buzzer, ladies and gentlemen, as the Riverhawks head over to their netminder. Usually Jean. She got the shutout here today, so I can say the S word now. As an old former goaltender, I would never say the S word. And when you get a shutout, ladies and gentlemen, then you are automatically, without any shadow of a doubt, the Solu Broadcasting top dog of the affair goes to Usually Jean. Congratulations, Usually. 7-0 is 8-0 is your final, excuse me. Stick taps all around, handshakes from these two organizations. Well, I want to thank everybody so much for tuning in. For my cameraman, Ryan Glavin, I've been your host, Scotty Bonner. You've been watching the Solu Broadcasting Network. Your final, once again here, from the Rose Garden in Norwich, Connecticut. The Connecticut Riverhawks 8, the Southeastern Connecticut Seahawks 0. I hope everybody enjoys the rest of their night, the rest of their weekend. And we'll be back right here on Saturday with a full docket. I believe we got 9 or 10 games next weekend. So thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you have a great rest of your evening. You've been watching the Solu Broadcasting Network. Have a good night, ladies and gentlemen.